Kiss FM. It's the big scoop, the big scoop.
That's right. So we get Chim from pasha.co.ke in studio to drop hot scoops. And when he talks about them, they go live on pasha.co.ke. So, okay.
Booga.
Witchcraft. Do we have to? As in, how can you just start with fire like this? Okay. So witchcraft in Tanzania.
Yes.
At least it's not in Kenya.
Now, I don't know if you guys remember all of the troubles that have been going on in Diamond's household.
Oh, remember? Does he let us forget? As in,
it all started with when he called Hamisa Mobeto his side chick, and he said he regretted impregnating her, and then he went on to say he regrets the side kid.
Okay, yeah, I remember that.
Right? Since then, everything has just been spiraling.
Okay.
Diamond then came out later to accuse of witchcraft, saying umeenda kwa mganga uniroge mimi na uwe mamangu.
Umeenda kwa mganga ili uniroge mimi na uwe mamangu.
So which doctor to roga me and kill my mom?
Yes, that's what Diamond. Is that what Diamond said?
Oh yes, on an interview on Wasafi TV. He owns Wasafi TV, so they're exclusive.
Okay.
And now let me just translate. You've gone to witch doctors wishing harm against my family. That means you could kill my mom, and here you are asking that I buy you a house. And he went on to say, I've had those voice notes going around. I had things that made me know that is her. I know this is you. I even told her, I know this is you. You want my mom and sister to look like bad people. They can never be bad people.
So wait, so they're voice notes doing rows in TZ?
Yes.
Of Hamisa...
Allegedly of Hamisa Mobeto, talking about herself seeking a witch doctor who can perform a ritual, Dumba, black magic, voodoo.
Yeah.
Juju.
Yeah,
That's a juju.
She's looking for a juju man.
Anataka juju.
To make him... guys.
Anataka juju.
Don't joke him, Juju.
Looking to tie the fortunes of the Diamond clan
to her. Like now to make him fall in love with her, basically.
Yes, and if not, his fortunes dwindle. But
why was she, even if she went ahead and did this, why was she even speaking about it to the point where these voice notes, you know what I mean?
There's a lot of contention around the voice notes, but you see, for Diamond and the people around him, why he's very scared about it is Diamond is not new to juju.
Yeah.
Diamond is reported to having performed rituals in his past in order to secure success.
Yeah, I remember. Back in the day, there were stories like that.
Yes. Diamond, however, came out and said, I don't do juju, but there are so many insiders, people in his own kitchen cabinet, who've come out to say he did do juju ceremonies.
Guys, how is this even a thing? Oh my God. All right. So there's many different angles to the story because many people have come out on this witchcraft thing, right? So what Hamisa has to say, and apparently there's somebody else now accusing Diamond of trying to roga them.
Well, the thing is this, I just need to say one thing because, putting a hex on somebody or jinx or a curse, I'm just trying to make it sound cool because mukisema juju, let's use English words so that at least, we can confuse Kenyans a bit.
Don't know,
Yes. So, Chim, this voice notes, who sent them to Diamond?
One of Hamisa Mobeto's friends, allegedly.
No,
the one
it's
who
always your squad.
She was talking to.
Oh, so she called somebody to take her to a juju master.
Yes.
Oh,
and then that person snitched.
So voice notes, audio notes.
Jesus!
Why does she need to call someone? See, they have
you have to call somebody.
all over. No, see,
you have to have an accomplice. You can't go to a juju by yourself.
You need to get a referral.
Yes.
There's some fake juju man.
I wouldn't know.
You need you need a plug.
Y'all know a bit too much.
You need a plug. for good juju, you need a plug.
Y'all
a legit
know
plug.
A bit too much. I'm
focus.
Side-eyeing you guys. But we'll get back to the story in the next 5 minutes.
All the nutty little details we picked up this week on Kiss FM's
Here in Tanzania, Achibe is just like, Aki, the drama in Bongo just never ends. Every week there's something different. And just a recap for you who's just checking in. Apparently, Diamond has a voice notes of Hamisa Mobeto looking for a witch doctor to roga him, and so he's come out in an interview and just put her on blast.
Yes.
What has she said?
With regards to the voice, to the audio notes, what Hamisa said was that it was Diamond's sister Esma who was imitating or mimicking her voice to make it sound like she was looking for a juju man.
Hocus pocus.
Yes. I don't know how credible that is, but that's Hamisa's contention.
Yeah.
She believes Esma is conniving enough and talented enough to mimic her accurately sound just like her,
and call her friend,
yes,
her Mrs. friend,
yes, and then
who knows juju matters,
yes.
You know, first of all, the fact that she's associated with women or she has friends who know,
who are the
plug to juju, is already scary. So it doesn't really, if I was Diamond, I wouldn't care whether or not it was your voice. The issue here is, how is that chick who's a plug to a juju master your pal? Because at the end of the day, it's that particular chick who is the plug to the juju master who gave or who leaked the voice notes to Diamond.
But also, why is Diamond so hell-bent on, like, I'd have thought he'd have vetted the chicks is around. By the time you're around a chick who is more than willing to go to a juju man just for you to marry her, when you say things like, what you're doing is not right, you should focus on your business and your work instead of going to witch doctors to charm me into marrying you. By the time you need to make such statements, such utterances, bruh.
But you need to understand when these utterances came from, or where they came from. They came from when this guy decided this chick is my side chick, the baby is my side baby, and the current baby she's carrying is my side baby.
Exactly.
That was disrespectful. Like,
so already you can't disrespect me like that and expect me to just think that you will marry me. I have to look for external forces
to help.
Yes.
The one thing I like, however, was
bring in the big guns.
Bring in everything.
Aside from the audio notes, how Hamisa Mobeto addressed this issue.
Okay.
She responded in a very dope way. She posted a photo of herself wearing a crown and then captioned it, "Remember the power of you." How about
or the
that?
Power of your witch doctor.
You what?
I don't know. Like,
labda aliambiwa apige hiyo picha na nani na juju master.
What color is the crown?
Yes.
Guys, when we come back, it's ready for Tim of Mpasho. It's Tim.
Well, it's so good in the hood. Tim of Mpasho.
Tim sounds like such a good guy. It just doesn't fit right.
Tim is a computer guy. Tim is a computer guy. Shim, on the other hand, this is a gossip baron. That guy.
He's in studio telling us about witchcraft in Bongo in Tanzania. So we've had from what's happening with Diamond, Hamisa's response, and now there's more to do with witchcraft.
There's more.
Hocus pocus.
This time, Wema Sepetu has been dragged in. First of all, no, she wasn't dragged in. She dragged herself in.
Okay.
And then her mother followed her, close behind.
We've never understood that about TZ, guys. Their folks are always issuing statements.
It's family. If one of them goes to war, they all go to war.
So, anyway, so what happened between Wema and then Wema's mom, Mama Wema?
Alright, so Wema Sepetu first came out to blast Hamisa Mobeto.
Okay.
By the way, she was like, yo, honestly speaking, me, I don't believe what I'm hearing because I've never needed juju.
Yeah.
And the one thing that everyone attacks Wema for is yeni mwanamke tasa, which Shafi has explained to me means she's
infertile. She can't give birth.
She's barren.
She's barren. Yeah.
Now she came out to say, Mimi sio tasa, wala sio D student, F wala D student.
Okay.
So she's telling this chick, look,
I am not a tasa. Okay, why is she denying something that has been proven? But anyway, bottom line, moving forward. But the D part, anasema mwingine hajasoma.
Ni mjinga. That is why she needs witch doctors to help her.
Wow.
Ni mjinga, she cannot maintain a man's, which is very low. Ni mjinga, she cannot maintain a man's attention. And then she ends up running after married men.
And then she
gets played because ni mujinga.
She don't even know how to.
So then where did her mom come in? Did her mom like echo these thoughts? Or
when everything was going on, her mom just decided, you know what? I'm also spazzing. Her mom came out and said, look, guys, let's not play. Diamond also partakes of juju.
Okay.
And she said, Diamond buried 3 live sheep in order to bewitch her daughter. The reason why...
bewitch Wema?
Wema, yes.
Yeah.
The reason why Wema has never been able to move on from Diamond and her fortunes have been dwindling is because Diamond went to a juju man and buried 3 live sheep.
Okay.
But if she has that info, why don't they just go and bury? Why then they can go and exhume the 3 dead sheep? You know, exhuming 3 dead sheep. Listen,
it doesn't work like that.
No, look at it this way. If you know that there were 3 dead sheep that were buried, just find them, find the location, and exhume the 3 dead sheep, and your daughter will be free. And I'm assuming that, that's how you sort out or reverse the spell.
Yeah.
She's not the only one who has come out to say Diamond uses juju. There's an old-time lover of his called Penny, who was also an artist in the entertainment industry, who came out to claim that Diamond used juju to steal her star and her talent, which is why while her star began to didimia, his was on the rise.
No, some people.
Okay, you know, I'd love to go and see these Juju masters in Uganda, in Tanzania. You know, if there's someone in TZ or you have a connect or a plug, if you have a plug, where in TZ you can just go and you can steal people's stars.
Ask me Shidora where Bridget
I remember, went. Yeah.
That was different. That was different.
Jichola Genie or something.
Yes.
Theirs was different.
Like they're different calibers.
Theirs was different. Them they wanted to get. Them they wanted men to.
So, even people from Wasafi have spoken out, and because guys claim the entire Wasafi runs on witchcraft fuel. So Harmonize was asked about it in an interview.
Kwa ajili ya kupushi ngoma na nini?
No, hapana.
Bismillah.
Zee nikisema zetu tunamaanisha na wadogo zangu yani.
Kina nani au matunguli sana?
Sasa kama bro mwenyewe kwenda kwa mganga mimi nitafuata. Nitamuiga nani?
Okay. So bro hajaenda so me.
So hakuna hocus pocus pale Wasafi Records ndo wanasema.
One of the reasons these guys get attacked is because when you look at a man like Harmonize had for a long time wanted to break into the industry. He had even auditioned at one of these
Project Fames of Bongo.
One of Bongo.
Yes.
And he was laughed off stage cruelly so.
But
he persevered. He persevered and he broke through thanks to Diamond and Wasafi Records discovering him.
Yeah.
So guys believe, how did this untalented young man
turn it around?
So talented, became a star.
You know.
But that's not, I mean, so many guys, even Miguel, like in Stato.
Yeah, even Miguel, I've seen
he
that.
had the same, like,
who said that in Stato there is no hocus pocus?
No, so then they have Illuminati.
Way, come on.
So like, it does happen, but guys, may I just feel like this witchcraft thing, there could be truth, but now people are jumping on, like, that penny.
Yes.
I mean, surely.
Adele, you wouldn't look for Juju?
No. Who your penny? That penny, do you have her picture?
No.
And then if I look at her and I see her, if you find her picture on Partial Zero KE, I can tell you whether or not she has a case.
Okay, I'm done with
because all these Wemas and the Hamisas and everybody.
I mean, I'm done with.
I'm liking everything that they're doing.
What is Zari doing, by the way?
Who knows? I don't want the.
You got out of Tanzania.
Trim from partial.co.ke, and we're on to the next big scoop. Okay, so where are you taking us to? Please, no more witchcraft, please.
No more hocus pocus.
Actually, right to the opposite. We are coming back to Kenya, and we are looking at one gospel artist in particular.
Okay.
Willie Paul.
Wow. All right.
And we are not discussing his hairstyle.
Okay. Please, after that, play for me Njiwa.
Okay.
It's the biggest tune right now.
Yeah.
He is the highest earning Kenyan artist.
All right.
At least in Nairobi.
According to
surrounding counties. According to Mpake.
Okay.
That is Music Publishers Association of Kenya.
Okay.
And over the last 2 months, he made 11,600 Kenya shillings.
Wow.
He is above Nyashinsky, who made 11,400. Adele, stop smiling. God damn. No. Laughing. God damn.
No, that is witchcraft.
Yeah.
I thought we said we don't want witchcraft. No more witchcraft stories. Please, can you tell us a real story?
Yes.
So
okay, it is $11,400
in shillings.
Pounds.
Kenya shillings.
Sterling pounds.
Kenya shillings.
Euros.
Bob.
Come on.
And he's at the top of the list.
He's at the top of the list, which makes you wonder what the lowest earning.
Don't laugh, it's really sad. But you guys talk to him about this, but it's over 2 months.
Yes, it's over a span of 2 months.
So in 2 months, the only amount of money in royalties that two of the biggest artists in the 254 have made is 22K.
Yes.
Damn.
Okay, so this is what Willie Paul had to say to Mpasho.
Yeah, that's so funny actually. Seen a comment, but there's a comedy.
It really is. It really is.
Seen a comment like there's a money comedy.
Okay.
You see what he did there?
Yes.
Who else did
and there's a money Cartoon Network.
Who else did you talk to about this whole
I reached out to the CEO of Mpake. Yes, Music Publishers Association of Kenya.
My very good friend Bernard
Kioko. Yes, Shafi's very good friend.
Yes.
Bernard Kioko. And he actually explained what was going on behind the scenes. Now, one of the things that he started by explaining is a CMO, ideally, when it starts operations, they have 5 years within which to get their act together before they start paying out royalties.
Okay.
So all the royalties that they collect go into framework building,
like admin.
Yes, and admin costs, setting up networks for collection of revenue, monitoring audio on radio stations, and in clubs, wherever they collect their royalties from. And then after 5 years, when they begin to dole out the tunes. However, they decided, because the situation is dire in Kenya, after MCSK looted the coffers.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Yes.
Looted, but they are currently in court.
Yes.
And there's an injunction against MCSK. MCSK is no longer allowed to collect royalties. The royalties are now being collected by Mpake.
Okay.
But now, after they allegedly looted the coffers, of 215 million Kenya shillings. 215 million Kenya shillings collected over the span of
That's the type of money
10 months.
our artists need to be,
This was collected over the span of 10 months. Once the injunction came in, Mpake now came and collected the last 2 months of the year. You understand?
I get
so
you.
So Bernard Kyoko was saying what Willie Paul was making is ideally, he shouldn't even have made it, but they decided, look, we need to hand out this cash
start and change how
things are crazy. Things are crazy out here. We need to also buy goodwill from the artists. However, he pointed out that had they collected the 215 million, of which MCSK had cited 70% as admin costs.
Yes.
And the other 30 they failed to remit to artists. Had they collected that amount of money, given just the 30% that they would have remitted to artists, Mpake believes, Bernard Kyoko believes, Willie Paul made well over 1 million Kenya shillings in the 2 months alone.
That's a number that you could work with.
Now that's the reality.
Okay,
that's the truth right there.
So you had a convo with him and he cleared out a few things. Listen to this, guy.
First, that payment is for 2 months only. November and December of 2017. So during that 2 months period of November and December, usually most people have already paid for music since January. Most businesses have already paid for music since January. So the collections in December are usually very low. Collections are highest in January, February, March, the first quarter of the year. Okay. During that quarter of the year in 2017, we did not have a license. Remember, our license was issued in March, so we were not collecting any money during that period. The organization that was collecting money was MCSK, even though they had no license. Okay. And in 2017, MCSK collected 215 million. Okay. Of which they did not distribute to anyone.
That's
hold up. I hear what he has to say. That is in 2017, though. But we're in 2018, and today is September.
But the 2 months were for
yes, that's my point.
Yeah.
Yes, they've been collecting though.
Yeah.
So when are we expecting good money for our artists? Because the year is ending. So next year again.
At the end of the year, they are going to announce how much was collected. Actually,
listen. You're not answering my question. You're not answering my question. My question is very simple. So they got their license in March. Before that, there was the push and pull. There was the drama between MCSK and whatever. They could not operate. Yes. But now they're operating.
Yes.
That's why they've made payment for the money they collected between November and December of last year.
The calendar year of 2017.
So thank you very much.
Okay.
So this year, which is about to end, when should our artists expect tunes? Because somebody's collecting.
That should ideally be around December, because that's when now they release all of their information. However, I will be sitting down with Bernard Kyoko on Monday, and I'm going to get a better understanding of everything. First of all, I'm going to understand how it is money was eaten, the avenues that were used to loot MCSK's coffers. I'm going to understand who was behind the looting of MCSK.
Yeah, we name and shame them and send the files to the DPP.
Mpasho will run a feature piece next week where we will be naming and shaming most of the players who are behind the looting of MCSK's coffers. Because
just say musicians' money.
That's not chump change. Yeah, that's not. But you can before the exclusive that will come next week, the in-depth exclusive, you can go and check out the entire convo that you had with Bernard on pasha.co.ke
In the meantime, Willie Paul, if you're a music producer or if you run a studio, please just know he only made in 1 year 11K. Please.
No, in 2 months.
Okay. No, but technically,
they didn't
get paid. The only money he's made the whole of last year is 11,000, which is money that was collected in 2 months. That's all that he has in his pocket. Pia Nyashinsky. So please, mkiwa charge for videos, music, na pia kwa music, please, charge to 1,000.
You're talking like this because even these producers are meant to be getting chums from royalties.
Yes.
You get what I mean?
Yes, actually.
So it's the snowball effect is real.
So there's a guy who got a bop.
Maze.
Or nothing.
Exactly. Yeah.
All the nutty little details we picked up this.
I'm in studio for the big scoop on Kiss, and I'm really shocked because Chim is even standing for this story. Like, what is happening? Like, why are you not sitting?
True story, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm standing because I feel so good being vindicated.
Why are you talking like you're giving us a speech? I stand here before you.
Back in 2016.
Okay,
all
what
protocols
happened?
observed.
Yeah.
Back in 2016, us guys came here actually on a Friday and we released a story.
Yeah, Mpasho.
Yes.
Not us guys, it was not Adele and I.
Yeah,
you
that's
came
like
here and
Mpasho.
released this
Fine. I
breaking
came
story.
here and dropped a hot story
Yes.
on y'all about Betty Chalo and the car she was driving, whom the car belonged to.
Yeah.
And this seemed to confirm a rumor that she was dating the owner of the car.
Yeah.
Yes.
After that story actually nearly ruined my life, by the way.
No,
I
it,
went through
it
hell.
really ruined your career.
Even my life, I
Yeah.
went through hell.
Yeah.
I'd meet random people on the streets and they'd be salty at me.
Yeah.
And back then I was just fat.
Yeah.
So they'd bounce me around like a ball.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It
Can
nearly
this-
ruined my career too, because I remember the problems I'd get into because of the story, because it was like, why would you run this story? I mean, these people are, either they're our friends or it was,
They're
is
the
it-
untouchables.
Is it true? Is it this? Is it
Yeah.
that? And I was like, and it's because the story involved the breakup of a power couple, and I didn't get it at the time, but a lot of people had invested a lot of emotion on the success of the marriage between Dennis Okari and Betty Chalo.
Okay.
And apparently it came off like I was bullying the weaker of the two, who
Yeah.
at the time was Dennis Okari, because he went through a depression
Yeah.
after the failure of their marriage. He actually went through a depression and did a whole 360. He is now heavily involved in church.
Yeah.
And that is his new identity. That is how he managed to pick himself up.
Okay.
But the truth of the matter is, they say the truth always, at the end of the day, it comes to light. What you do in
So-
darkness comes to light. So, enough of the preachy. Now
Yeah.
let's get into the story. The Nairobian has run a story
Okay.
that is titled Betty Chalo, Mombasa First Lady Who Never Was.
That's the title they
Shafi, how do you
decided.
become a first lady?
Where is
of a
that
house?
title? Where is that title?
Here is the title.
Oh, inside.
You
I
read
mean, I thought it was
title
on the
and see.
front page. The front page is why Joho dumped Betty Chalo. The untold love triangle between TV beauty and Mombasa governor and secret admirers.
Now, here's the thing. It's not really an untold story. We told the story back in 2016.
Yeah.
The story details how the two met. They actually met courtesy of Dennis Okari, who would leave his then fiancée
Yeah.
/ soon to become wife. Fiancée, but very soon to become wife.
Yeah.
In the company of, let's just call him Sultan.
Okay.
Sultan.
In the company of Sultan. And a love blossomed between Betty and Sultan that culminated long after they were married.
Yeah.
Sultan actually also paid for the wedding. God damn. Sultan paid
Is
for the
that in
wedding.
this
The dream
article?
wedding that we saw. This is like, it's
Yeah.
an open secret.
The
But yes,
wedding
it's in
that
the article.
trended.
Yes. Now, the wedding that trended, I remember we did a story where we're trying to do a lifestyle audit and say, how were they able to afford all this?
Yeah.
And while the fact that it was a sponsored content wedding,
Yeah.
they got a lot of freebies from companies. That did not
Including the
account for
Sultan.
everything. Turns out they got a freebie also from the Sultan, which included their honeymoon.
Okay.
And shortly after, the marriage didn't last a year. Shortly after, she had left him and was now with Sultan.
Yeah.
And when they say proof is in the pudding, she was driving Sultan's cars.
Yeah.
But the most notable was the Porsche Cayenne.
Yeah.
And
Which
the
we did
X6.
You did an in-depth story on.
Yes, they
now
did.
we found-
You can check now through NTSA to know
Yes.
who owns the car. Uh-huh.
Yeah, so we found out who owned the car. We found out the model and everything. We called Betty Chalo, the beautiful Betty Chalo, about it, and she laughed. I liked her reaction because she just laughed it off.
Yeah.
What's out there is out there. As guys ran our story, I got into a hole of a hellhole.
Yeah.
But now it turns out this true story here is what happened when they broke up.
Yeah.
That's not where the story is, because we all know that they dated. But what happened when they broke up?
And that's in this article now.
Exactly.
Okay. All right. I feel like I need a breather.
The untold love triangle between TV beauty, Mombasa governor, and secret admirers continues
How does-
in the next 4 minutes.
Exactly.
This is the big scoop on Kiss.
Why have you put your voice like that?
All the nutty little details we picked up this week on Kiss FM's The Big Scoop.
It's 8:20. 20.
With Songa by Safaricom. Get unlimited music downloads and data-free streaming for only $5 a day.
Investigation.
Well, this particular story needs a standing innovation.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's what Chim is doing.
Standing ovation.
Innovation, because I'm giving him for ingenuity.
Yeah.
And innovation, the fact that, dude, you didn't lie to us. We thought you just wanted Betty, and you were just like, jealous that, you know what. And she was like,
she's out of my tax bracket.
So what is the next development in this story?
When Betty came back down to my tax bracket.
Oh man, do you have to be petty? Come on.
Everybody's been petty. You should see what the Nairobians are doing. Let me tell you, they've taken petty to another level.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, when she was the queen of the screen, there's no way this story would have seen the light of day.
Yeah, that's
but
petty.
Trust me, she's left. She's about to start her new gig, and then boom. And then guess what? The person who's reading the story used to work for the place where she's gone.
Oh man. Oh gosh. So
that's pettiness to another level.
What petty things have they then?
Okay, so they've explained in detail what happened after Joho left her.
Yeah.
God damn. What happened after Sultan left her.
Okay.
They've explained in detail what happened, how Sultan left her. Number one, she was driving the Porsche Cayenne when it was repossessed.
Yeah.
She was driving it. She had to park on the side of the road, hand over the keys, take her belongings, stand on the side of the road, and dial her cab.
Oh man, that's sad.
Well, let me tell you the level of pettiness.
The house keys for the house that she was bought for was taken. Keep in mind, she didn't take a single thing when she left Dennis Okari.
Yeah.
Didn't even, actually she was on record saying she wouldn't bother as even seeking child support. She'd take care of the child on her own, on her own.
Yeah.
And she said this in a True Love interview where she said this man has never contributed anything. She takes care of everything on her own, and she doesn't need him to contribute anything.
Yeah.
Hey, how did Kama come back to slap her?
Oh man.
Kama, it wasn't slap.
Chim is not giving you details, Adele, man.
Yeah.
I just need to read extracts from this story, because this story, first of all, has like 5 different subheadings. There's where Betty Kialo, Mombasa First Lady, who never was. There's one, the breakup with Joho left Betty in a financial limbo, a different story. And then there's another, Governor Joho was a buddy of Betty's hubby. The thing that has caught my eye here is where they say, you know what, this Chile, by the way, she begged for furniture. If she could keep the furniture, because when she left Okari, she left without carrying even a rusty spoon.
Okay,
I'm just taking extracts, bro.
Immediately after she was done, she went to the children's court.
Yes, and then immediately after she was done, she went to the children's court. That one is there, just to confirm that, you know what, this guy took everything. This guy took her to the cleaners completely, took everything. And the Porsche Cayenne was repossessed from Betty when she was behind the wheels on Mombasa Road. Continued our source. She was forced to park off the road near Nyayo Stadium and pick her stuff before Joho security details seized it. So did she walk home? Where did she walk to? Because you know what? They had already taken the house. They had taken everything. Did she walk back to work?
Why are they exposing these things right now?
And then listen to this. In August 2017 interview with True Love magazine, Betty opened up about her relationship with Joho and recalled that the governor was going through the same thing, a separation, and we connected on that level. We tried to have something, and it gave me comfort because we understood we were with each other. And we were going through the same thing.
Yeah.
He was easy to talk, hang out, and have fun with. But after a few months, I decided that this was not what I wanted for myself.
Yeah.
According to Betty.
Yeah.
Although now the story goes on and tells you where all that was just stories.
I just feel it's like it's so many years later. Like, why take her back there now? You know what I mean?
You can
like, why take her back there now?
Dude.
Man, I'm just looking at it as
and then they brought the story about Posh Palace, how she was actually, they're confirming that, you know what, Susan Kaitani is the one who invested in the Posh Palace, and the space. She employed Betty as a public face of the beauty business, but she was not comfortable with Betty's fast-paced lifestyle, besides presenting herself as a co-owner.
But guys, why now? Because you guys had done the story. Why?
The Princess of Petty, Cheptoek Boyo, has finally been
Why
greenlit.
now?
The Princess
Why
of Petty
now?
has finally been greenlit.
The news people are witchcraft in Tanzania. These stories all about. Why go back to this one now?
This story is on the front page of the Nairobian. It's on page 4 and page 5. And it's taking the whole. It's a spread, bruh.
Yes, why now?
It's called pettiness on another level.
Yeah.
No, when he did it, it was a rumor.
This is now confirmed.
When Chim did it, it was just a rumor.
You can go and check out the stories Chim did.
And listen to the audio
yes.
of Betty Chalo responding when I called her. She responded to the story exclusively to mpasho.co.ke.
Yeah, and I think you even had a conversation with Okari, if I'm not wrong.
It's so strange. They've dragged Okari back into this story. This guy was moving on. This guy just recovered.
Yeah, why? This is what I'm saying.
So
why
according to the Nairobian, he's the one who just he sold out his girlfriend.
But why now? Like, this is so unfair. But you can check out the in-depth that Chim did 2 years ago on mpasho.co.ke.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
Actually, Dennis would be working in a different town in Mombasa, living Joho with Betty. Dennis did not know what was going on, and the relationship blossomed. Joho even contributed towards the what?
This is unfair.
Pettiness on another level. But you know what,
details we picked up this week on Kiss FM's The Big Scoop.
And we're on to the next scoop, which is
we are looking at actually one of both your friends.
I don't like when you start stories like that.
This guy had beef with Ethic. The guys that did
Lambalolo.
And now he has beef with someone else. But this one is entirely justified.
Okay.
And entirely defensible.
Okay, who are we talking about first?
We're talking about event organizer.
Mwakitel.
And group and artist manager, talent manager, sorry.
My business partner.
Shafi's business partner. Mwakitele. I actually can't pronounce his second name.
We just call him Tele. He's known as Tele. Because he does a lot. He does Tele.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what Tele means?
Yes, Mingi.
Oh. Moving on simply from this Kiswahili lesson.
Yes.
So Tele took to his IG live.
Yeah.
And he videoed himself going over to our former friend's house.
Yeah.
Looking to put his hands on him and not lay hands on him in a prayerful manner.
Yeah.
Put hands on him in a beat him down manner.
Yeah.
And the reason behind this is because this friend of his had betrayed his confidence, and not only betrayed his confidence, but had revealed something that Tele found so personal. He himself had wanted to come back. He was out of the country in America.
Yeah.
He himself had wanted to come back and explain to his friends and family what exactly was going on in his life and why he needed to travel to America.
Yeah.
And we finally found out why that was, because his friend revealed to the world in a really messed up way that Tele has cancer.
Well, first is first. He was in the UK.
Yeah.
Oh,
yes,
UK,
he was in London. Yes, where he's been seeking treatment.
Yeah.
Yes, and this is not started from early this year.
Yeah.
Yes, but history ingine nimeona niambia
yeah. So what happened was this guy had actually taken to social media and shared a post. Excuse me. He shared a post in which he said, "You guys were laughing at me when I was suicidal." His friend is called Kimutai.
Yeah.
Kim was like, "You guys were laughing at me when I was suicidal. Now look."
That is terrible.
Now you have cancer, which I hope will kill you quickly. And I was like, you know, when you find about such things, you're like, yo, first of all, now the background is this. Kimutai has been depressed, has been suffering from depression.
Yeah.
Tele and a few of their friends, their mutual friends, had sought professional help for Kimutai when his parents had, for all, purposes, abandoned him to prayer.
Okay.
They are the type who believe in praying away the problem.
Yeah.
And they were praying for their depressed son, who at the time was suicidal. So Tele came through, got this young man help. He's 31 years of age, got him help. And now that he's better and he's back home with his parents, the guy decided, I'm going off.
Is he really better though? Like, if this is what's happening
he's not on the ledge anymore. He's not suicidal anymore.
So Tele went on his live.
Yes, and confronted him.
Oh wait, he was live from
at
where?
Their house at Kimutai's home, his parents' home.
Yeah.
At the gate, because they refused to let the guardman, the watchman, open the door.
Oh man!
So he was at their gate.
Listen to this, guys.
I don't have a reason to be talking to you or anybody about my health situation. He took it upon himself to go tell some of my cousins and my sister who I would have rather had it from me.
Oh man, this is just rough.
And he took it upon himself by posting it on
so it's not even just your family now, it's like
it's everyone.
Yeah, it's a global platform, really.
So you can imagine Tele is dealing with such a crazy health situation. Cancer is a monster, and his personal affairs were broadcast on Facebook.
Well, the reason why Tele went to this guy's home is because, first of all, this guy has been doing this for a minute. It's just that now people are now catching up to the story.
Yeah.
He's been on social media calling everybody out. Everybody. Yeah? He's dragged even myself into that story. He's dragged Joe Mushiri. Yeah? He's even released apparently a diss track. But I don't know what he's going through, and I don't really.
But guys, diss track, and it actually makes no sense.
It makes
it shows a troubled.
But you see, guys,
yes.
the more like as Kenyans, and I'm going to extend this to even as Africans, we avoid the conversations around mental health and actually like see it for what it is. The more Chim you're going to keep coming here and give us more stories like this. You know what I mean? Like if somebody has malaria, we don't all say we shall just pray for this. You know what I mean? It's a condition. There's different conditions under it, so you have to actually get proper help. Otherwise, it just keep happening.
Okay, like whatever Kim is going through, the parents should realize that this thing is crazy. The fact that even Tele ended up outside their home. Why did he end up outside their home? Because this guy was already on IG Live for 5 hours plus.
Yeah,
calling people out, abusing everybody. Yeah. So you wonder, if your son is in his room locked up and you guys don't even know what he's doing for 5 hours plus, into deep into the night, 2 a.m., 3 a.m., because he kept on calling telling Tele, yo, you come, I'm at home, come now, bring my keys, I don't know, do what? So Tele actually, that's why he jumped into this guy, because he couldn't take it anymore.
Yeah.
You know, guys calling you, hey, there's a guy who's just talking about you.
And you also have
people are different. Me, this guy can go and talk about me even for 12 hours. I don't give a damn. I will never go to his home. Wacha tu aendelea poteze bundles na wifi za mama yake na baba yake. But see, for Tele it's different. He was like, no, I can't take this anymore, because he kept on going on and on, even trying to claim that Tele is not even sick.
Oh,
that he's pretending that even the loss of hair after his chemo was a ploy, that he just cut it so that guys can feel woye for him.
Very insensitive. But guys, you can check out the entire story on passion.co.k.
This is my people. This my people.
You know what?
Separation.
Do you know what is funny? Like, Shafi's voice goes into a soprano when he's trying to look at. No. There's no connection.
No, but there's no connection between me and Amber Lulu. The only connection I have with Amber Lulu is Lambalolo through ethics.
Wait, are you unveiling something?
No, like, as in the two sound alike.
Oh yeah, they do.
When you say Amber Lulu, someone would think you're talking about Lambalolo.
I was just like,
I'm a Lambalulu.
Lambalolo.
A lot of yes.
Okay, so what has she done? Firstly, I just can't keep up with these names.
Let me tell you what she does, because I've opened Passion.co.ke.
Yeah.
She pays men to lamba halolo.
Yes.
That's exactly what Passion have written.
So Prezo's ex, who ended their relationship by cheating on Prezo, has decided twice.
She cheated on
Yes, twice. She cheated the first time, she apologized, and then cheated again. And she was like, you know what? Says apologize. No, she's very honest. She was like, you know what? This time around, I can't apologize, because you know what? Ujamal kwame beba.
Imagine.
And it was good. It was worth it.
Kipua Prezo.
So
his problems are just so interesting.
Lulu decided, because she cannot maintain a relationship for long, she's going to actually be paying men. They come over, they tell her how much it'll cost her, and she pays them, and they lambalolo.
Okay, well, I guess like men have been doing this for years.
Well, there's some things when you hear it from Chim's mouth, you think Chim is lying.
Yeah.
Is there a clip?
There's a clip.
Okay, so if you head over to mpasho.co.ke.
Actually, no, there's no clip. There's a video.
You're right.
I've just opened it.
It is a video.
It's a video.
It is a video.
Yeah, and she's, I think she's too honest for life.
No.
And can you see the poor man next to her?
She has a dude there. There's a dude.
She's trying to hide from the video.
She's on a date at a concert, and then she's getting interviewed, and she's just trying to explain, yo, you know what? Me, spend the core heartbroken.